Mike! Chikorita! Don't you think we've seen enough to call it a day already?
What? Already? We've barely seen anything.
It'll start getting late if we don't turn back soon. We should set out now.
Are you serious? That sounds terrifying.
I know! I don't even want to think about it. Pokémon being turned into stone like that.
Pokémon are being...
Turned into stone? Excuse me. Sorry, but could you explain what you all are talking about here?
Oh, about Pokemon being turned to stone?
It just keeps on happening around here. Pokemon showing up, rock solid stone.
They're been turned into stone? Like, it's not that they became stone, but they've been turned into stone? Because that would mean that someone is turning them into stone, right?
That's what it seems like. Not that anyone has any idea who would do such a thing. Or how.
Rumor has it that it's the work of the Flaming Phantom.
The Flaming Phantom?
I doubt it's really a phantom or anything. Probably just a Pokemon like us. But some say that they've seen him near the Pokemon that were turned to stone, and they say his body is wreathed in flame. So rumor has it that he may be burning Pokemon until there's nothing left but ash. And that's got everyone all spooked and calling him the Flaming Phantom.
There are other rumors, though, about Pokemon being turned into stone. All kinds of Pokemon have been falling prey up till now. But they say recently it's legendary and mythical Pokemon that are being targeted. So I've heard, anyway.
Somebody was saying they saw the Flaming Phantom near the mystical forest. Time Travel Lake is in the middle of that forest, and the mythical Pokémon, Celebi.
That's why everybody's all in a lather over the rumors again, and wonder if it might have come for Celebi next.
But the mystical forest is frightening. Nobody wants to go investigate if it's true.
Whoa! What was that?
Something crashed down there!
There's a huge cloud of dust, and it's coming from the mystical forest.
The Mystical Forest?
Everybody, please calm yourselves. My name is Arkin, and I am a member of the Expedition Society.
The Expedition Society? The one on the water continent?
We Society members will go and investigate what is happening here. We ask that you all stay calm and remain here. We will.
You better not think of counting us out. Of course we're going.
No, you're not. It's too dangerous for a pair of green kids. Didn't you hear what they said about that Flaming Phantom and Mystical Forest? I can't let the pair of you face that kind of danger. Not on your first day. And besides, you'd probably just end up getting in my way.
Yeah, but think of all the things you won't be able to do if you're alone out there. You can't do this on your own, and we won't hold you back. You have to let us help, please.
I don't really have much choice.
Fine. Arkin of the Expedition Society. We'll leave this up to you for now. You'll want to make for the mystical forest from that road there. We appreciate your help.
Just doing our job. Come on, kids. We're going to the mystical forest. Once we're in the dungeon, Mike will take point for the group. I'll watch our rear.
Let's do it. If there's anything to be found in the mystical forest, we'll find it. Seems to me we've come pretty far.
I see something over there.
You're right. Let's go check it out. Over there! Isn't this?
The Pokemon that was flying through the sky earlier. It crash landed here?
Arken, this is a real Pokemon, isn't it? But it's gone all stiff, as if... Ah! No way! It's just like they said! It's been turned to stone?
Yes. It definitely looks that way.
I don't recognize this Pokemon, though.
His name is Latios. He is a legendary Pokemon.
What? A legendary Pokemon?
That's right. This is the first time I've ever seen him myself, though.
Weren't there 2 Pokemon flying through the sky when we saw them? We'll go look around for the other one.
Yeah, you do that. Even Latios has been turned to stone. What does all this mean? Latios doesn't live anywhere near here. So what was he doing so far from home? Was he running from something? If he was trying to run away, he didn't make it. And was turned to stone. Who, though? Who could do this? I'm never gonna figure this out alone. If the Dede were here, I could have her send my questions back to everyone else. But it never crossed my mind that I'd run into another of these cases. Here of all places. I know the chief wanted me to try to find out more about these incidents, but... Wait a second. What did I just do? I sent the 2 of them off alone! Those kids won't be able to handle whatever did this to Latios.
Bloom, look at that! This one's been turned to stone too. Arkin said that the other Pokemon was called Latios, right? This Pokemon looks a whole lot like it. Maybe they're related or something.
Impudent fools! What have you come here for?
Who's there? He came from inside the fire?
No way, is this the Flaming Phantom?
I asked what you have come here for.
What for? Just to check.
Check what? Whether your turning Pokémon to stone was a success? Are you the ones who did this?
Whoa! What are you getting mad at us for?
I am Entei the Volcanic, and I shall be your end.
What?
Prepare yourselves for judgment.
Bloom, looks like we've got to fight.
Stop!
Arkin!
Mike! Chikorita! Stand down! This is not an opponent you can beat.
Who are you?
The name's Arkin. Arkin of the Expedition Society.
What? Expedition Society? Arkin the Flightless. Yes, I've heard of you. And those 2 behind you are also... I will leave this place. If Celebi is not here, then my presence serves no purpose.
Wait! Entei!
You escaped with your lives today, but if you stand in my way, I will not be so merciful. You shall not trouble me again. Be sure of that.
He's gone. Are you alright, Arkin?
Yes, no worries here. I'm just feeling a little overwhelmed. Facing Entei, I was in a cold sweat of fear, but I couldn't show it. Pathetic, huh?
No way! You were so cool! Thank you for saving us. And so we finished our first expedition across the sea. We went back to Barhamtown and told everyone what had happened in the forest. Then we got a ride back to the Expedition Society headquarters from Lapras. By the time we got home, it was night and we were all exhausted. We didn't even have enough energy to eat. We went straight to our beds and... Oh wait, no we didn't. Of course we wouldn't skip dinner. We were starving after our adventure. We all ate our fill tonight for sure. And then we fell right into our beds. There were a lot of mysteries that we still didn't understand then. Like why Pokemon were being turned into stone, or what Entei had been after. But we had no strength left to wonder. Oh, but there's one last thing I have to say. Arkin was really, really cool today. we were able to count on him completely. All the Pokemon in the Expedition Society are silly and they're fun to be around. But that doesn't mean they aren't strong. I was really reminded of that today. Being a part of the Expedition Society keeps getting more and more exciting. I can't wait to see what tomorrow will bring. So, good night for now.
And that's how it ended. I'm sorry I couldn't do more. Maybe I could have called out to Entei and told him to stay. But the truth is that I felt relieved when he dashed off. I just couldn't stand up to the pressure he exuded.
How many could have? Don't feel bad, Arkin. This is Entei we're talking about. Anyone would feel petrified in the presence of a Pokemon like that. Why, if I ran into him? Ooh, just thinking about it. Just thinking about it.
Chief? Chief? What's the matter, Chief?
I'd do anything for a little more to eat!
Well, there he went.
And just as I was hoping to talk about what we should do next.
It's not like it's anything new from him. Just let Ampharos decide what he wants to do next. And we'll focus on our regular work. I think that's a good enough plan.
All right, I can do that.
And I'll continue observing the stars then.
Whew, that hit the spot. Where I get scared, I can't help feeling hungry. Entei, huh? This is becoming a real pain.
It's about time for a midnight snack. Huh? Is someone there? Ah! My secret food stash from hoarding all the leftovers of everyone's meals!
Salutations, my good Swirlix. These perfect apples are really very good. Well, if that's the case... Lord Entei, yes, I think I finally have a clue. This is not to be overlooked.
Stop! You're eating them all!
Yes. If it were in fact Entei, and...
Stop! For the love of all that is tasty!
Even if we have to take them on ourselves,